Hi everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Well, today is Sunday. It is January 7th, 2018, and I am finally here to do my Finish 18 by 2018. And ooh, was this a heck of a time for me to come up with these products. It was actually in between two of the products that I was kind of having trouble, and I'll show you which ones they are here in a minute. But some of them I knew for sure were going to go in this project, and yeah, I just knew I wanted to get them in here and start using them up. I tried to pick some of the older stuff that I had, or things that I just have a lot of, and I picked things that seemed a little bit more reasonable, you know, to try to use up and accomplish that. Because, you know, I like a challenge, but I also like to feel like I accomplished something. So picking products that just I knew would be a little bit far reach to use up in a year, that means I would have to use it every single time. And I don't know, I just kind of wanted to be able to also pull from other areas if I wanted to, but you know, stay consistent with these products. So anyways, let's get right to it. I'm gonna do these here first, which are sort of more of a you know, like primer kind of things, and then we'll get into the makeup. I also have two products that I'll be throwing in here as a sort of backup products, because in case I don't get through one of these will jump in, and hopefully I'll use one of those. Anyways, I'll show you those here in a minute. All right, so let's go with number one. This is the Philosophy, this is the Dark Circle Transforming Eye Cream. I bought this at Marshall's, I remember, and that's where I'm at there with the line. Transforming Dark Circles, well, I don't know, let's give it a try. When I first used it, you know, I didn't see any transformation, but I didn't stick with it, just because I don't think that it really corrects or does anything. Dark Circle Transforming Eye Cream. I don't know. It's a cream. It's not stating it's a corrector. So I'll keep trying it. We'll try it. We'll see how these dark circles go. But it feels good. Let's put it that way. It does feel good underneath the eyes. I feel like it moisturizes and it, you know, hydrates underneath my eyes. So for that reason, you know, I'll use it. But it's not a corrector. It's just something that's supposed to do away with your dark circles. Yeah. Okay, we'll see. So that's number one. Number two is this Pixi Skin Treats Glow Town Day Dew Brightening Lotion. And that's where I'm at, right there. And you can put this, all over your, like, décolleté, you know, they say you could put it all over. It's a lotion. It's supposed to give you a dewy look. But I'm only going to be using this for putting it into my foundation, especially with the foundation that I picked for this project, because it is a little bit matte and it's a little bit drying. I feel like this might help it look a little bit less drying on my skin, on my dry skin, because I got some dry skin right now. So anyways, that's going to go in, and that's where I'm at. And this will be applied to my foundation. So that's number two. Number three, well, let me do this one here. Number three, this is the Clarins Booster Detox. And you could see right through the glass jar right there. And I did mark it, so that's where I'm at. I picked this one up on the recommendation of Melissa Autry, which I don't see her videos anymore. I don't know. Is she making videos? I'm not sure. But anyway, I got this on her recommendation. I ordered it off Sephora, and I just recently went in there yesterday to try to get more information on it, exactly how it works and all of that, but it's no longer available on Sephora, so I'm not sure where you can get this. But anyways, when I was using it, I really liked it. I really liked the way it left my skin. It's an oil base, and I really like that. So I remember just putting it right here in this area, and I really did like it. But I just don't pull it because, you know, it's like an extra step. So, you know, sometimes I just need to put the face on and go. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes, and that's number three. Number four. let's do this one here. Now, it was between these two here. I really struggled. I was going to omit one, and then I brought one back in, and then finally they're both going into the project, and I'll explain. This is the Garnier 5 Second Blur Skin Renew Instant Smoother, and that is where I'm at right there. This was going to be the only thing in my project because I was going to use this all over the face as a face primer because it says you can put it all over your face. But I'm not going to do that. Every time I've been doing that, I don't know. I just need something a little bit more moisturizing for me as a primer. And this one is not drying, but it just doesn't help in that area. So what I'm using this one for is just underneath my eyes to help with those wrinkles and give it a little bit of a blur. So that's what I'm using this one for, strictly underneath the eyes. Occasionally I'll pull this out and use it, you know, for my scarring area and things like that. But for the most part, this will only be used really for underneath my eyes. And I really like it. When you put it on, it feels creamy and then it turns into some like a powder effect. It's really nice. So that's where I'm at. And honestly, I used it a couple of times and it's just been sitting there and I just don't want this to go bad. Now, number 5. Okay, it's my number 7 Photo Wrinkle Filler and Primer. And that is where I am at. And this is another one where I bought it. I used it a few times. I liked it. And then I put it away and I just haven't picked it up much. So I like it because it is a very, for me, it helps. I feel more moisturized with this one here. You know, I haven't even used this much and I'm already like, it's already right here. They don't give you much to start with. But anyways, this is the number 7 Photo Wrinkle Filler and Primer, and I'll be using this as my all-over primer. The other product, this is number 6, is going to be the one by Kosé Skin Color rather. And that's how it looks. And I did mark it. And hold on a minute. I did my very best to line up the powder with the line, but there it is. There it is. This is well, what I use this for is to set my under eye concealer, and this is a water Lux. So the white translucent powder is very moist. It almost feels really wet. You can, it says Water Lux Cool Powder Finish. You can also use it to set your foundation. I haven't, but I just use it to set my under eye concealer, but I will also use to set my foundation and see how that goes. But anyways, there's that. Here, I'll do it this way. There you go. Okay, for eyeliners, I'm trying to get away from the black liners, but I have so many black liner pencils, so many of them, that I wanted to pull one in for this project. And I'm using and I have 2 of these, but it's the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in 0. But there it is. And I'll show you where I'm at. There it is. So that's where I'm at. I have it on today, as a matter of fact. I actually have most of all of these products today except for these 2 right now. Just these 2. But I have it on today. And what I did so that it won't go on so like stark black, I actually used a little, oh, I left it over there, a very fine little liner brush, and then I just took some of it off from there and then I just applied it like that. Just to give it a little bit more of a lighter look. And then sometimes I'll put it on directly with this to give it a more dark black, if you will, or stark black. But anyway, that's in there. Number 8 will be another liner. I'm trying to get into more browns into my, looks. So I picked this one because it is getting old and I just need to use it up. So it's the e.l.f. Cream Liner, and this one is in Coffee. And let me show you. Let me show you that one there. I really, really, really do like this gel liner. The only thing with this is you really, really have to make sure that it closes. I had a black one like this that I was playing around with, but it was completely dry. I mean, dry. So yeah, I have to make sure I seal that. Okay, number 8. Let's do blushes. Okay, I have 2 blushes. I have so many blushes, guys. But I had put these in a previous project. Not last year, but the following year when I was doing Nude Tude. I believe these 2 were in there. And I love them. I really, really do. This is the MAC Fleet Fast blush. And there you go. Beautiful apricot color. It's just a matte one. So there you go. Very, very pretty. I love this one. Love it. Just absolutely love this color. Oh, you're getting hot again already? There you go. Okay, the other one that I want to get through, I think this is the oldest blush I own. And yeah. It's from Signature Club A. And this one is called Ultra Creamy. It just says shade number 2 in medium. So it must have been like a kit. But there it is. It had a quilted pattern to it. This one, I know it's coming off like the same color as the MAC, but this one actually is a little bit more pink in nature. It is a little bit more, got a little bit more pink. Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. This is definitely more apricot color. 9, 10. Okay, number 11. The foundation that I'm going to try to get through is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Classic Beige is my color. And this is pretty much full. I think I've used this foundation maybe 4 times. Not much. And it's really, really hard for me to tell where I'm at exactly. But it is full, guys. I mean, like I said, 4 times maybe I've used it. I do like it. When I first purchased this and I first used it, I could not stand the smell. What is with Wet n Wild? This is the second product or third that I can't stand the smell. But it smells like paint, like a paint, like literally paint. It's a full coverage foundation, but I feel like it's very, very matte, like very drying matte. You know? So that's why I wanted to pick this Pixi Skin Treats to sort of put that in there and hopefully, I don't know, hopefully give me a little bit of a dewier look. I did do that today, but I didn't put a lot of it. So I'm just kind of trying out, see how much I would need. But anyway, I do like the foundation. It's not a bad foundation. It's just for my dryness right now, I think. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway. I like it. I like it. Number 12 is my Algenist. This is the Color Correcting Finishing Powder. And I bought this at Marshall's. And it has all these little color correcting colors to it. And I really, really like it. It's a very, very fine powder, but it's very compacted in. Like, you can't just, like, if you do this, you're not going to get much of any, like, powdery fallout at all. It's very compacted. But it does have an illuminating factor to it, too. I think it does. And I really, really do like it. I really like this one a lot. In fact, I carry this one with me all the time. There, that's a better swatch. But I use this after I'm all done. I'll just give my face a little powder with, I don't know if that came out. Hold on a minute, hold on. Here we go. There it is. See how this block right here, just, it gives that illuminating. So it's really, really nice. I really enjoy this powder a lot. And I like the fact that it's not, you know, it's not a loose powder, of course, but it's very, very compacted in there. So it really, you put your brush in there and you're not going to get all this sort of powdery mess. So I like that. So that's number 12. Number 13, 14, 15, and 16 are eyeshadows. And they're in this little quad here. And I'm counting each shadow as its individual use up. but it is the Physicians Formula, and it's Canyon Classics. And I wanted to put something a little bit more, yeah, classic colors, matte, no shimmers, no shines, but just things that I can pull with any other palette if I wish to. Also, this could be used with the Modern Renaissance one that I have, that I'm using. It's Pan That Palette for 2018 from Anastasia. And so, you know, I just wanted something basic that I could use up. So there it is. That's how it looks. And I do have these on today, every single one of them. These two are so similar, but as you start like using them and then you build on them, you can definitely tell that this one here is definitely deeper. This one is very nice for like a transition, and it's very light, but this one will go on deeper for you. So yeah, and I like this as a highlighting color. It's very brightening. It's brightening. Anyway, so there it is. So that is, each shadow will be counted as one individual use up. So, and then finally the last two that I have, so number 17 is also, it's going to be in this little thing here. It's the Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula. And I'm not going to count the bronzer, actually. This, I'm not using this, but I'm using, trying to get through these two right here. So this is 17 and then this is 18. So there you go. And as you can see, this one has a little bit of a divot. I have it on today. I really enjoy this one. I was picking up the e.l.f. one from the e.l.f. contour kit. I was picking that one up a lot. I do like that one. That's a very nice one, but it is very it is really deep. You know what I mean? So I just found that I wasn't blending it too much, so you could just see a really stark line on me. But this one here, it's just that perfect contour color. Yeah, just I really like it a lot. The other one, there's another one that I like that I have, but this is the one I want to get through. Now this one here is supposed to be a highlighter. It's matte. These are all, whoops, these are all matte. But what I like this one for is that all over, actually to set my primer, to give me that fresh start. And I like to use that all over the lid because it is actually more my skin tone. It is. It's matte, and it's a perfect color for me to set my primer and give me that fresh canvasy look. And that's why I picked that one. I used to use, and I still do, the Creme Brulee from Wet n Wild. I used to use that for that reason. I can't find it, but even that one is a little bit more ivory. This is a little bit more bone color, and I like it. I like it. So that's what I'm going to be using that, alongside the fact that you can, you know, use it as a highlighting color, but I don't see how that. It's a Bronze Booster highlight and contour palette and bronzer. Yeah, I wouldn't use it for highlight, but for that I would. And the Physicians Formula, the Canyon Classics, this one is definitely more brighter, as you can see, and then this one is definitely more bone color. So I wouldn't want to use this one all over the lid to set everything, but this one, yes, this one. So you can see the difference. Okay, so those are all the 18 products. Yeah. My two products that I'm putting in here for like runner-ups to see if I can get through them is these two. One of them is my Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. This one here, let me tell you, it feels so good. It's a serum and it feels so good. But it does nothing for me in terms of correcting or concealing or anything like that. It does nothing. But what I was using this for was doing that whole highlight thing where you kind of put it here, here, and here, and here, and here, and then you sort of, you know, put it in with your beauty blender or brush or whatever to give you that sort of highlight. That's what I use this for. But it's another step that I particularly don't need to do. And it, you know, and it takes time. But I want to use it up. I was doing really good doing that with this, so it's not full. This is not a full product. I don't know exactly where it is, but you can start seeing through a little bit of the jar. I don't know. There you go. See how you can see a little bit through. So it's not a full product. So I'm thinking, you know, if I stick with that for this year, I could probably get through that. So this is a backup of that. And it's going to force me, you know, to use it and not let it go to waste. Because you know what? Actually, when I do use that for that reason, I do get a highlighting effect, and I do like it. Okay, you know, but it's just a step I don't really need to do. Okay, the other thing I am going to pick is what I have on my lips today, and this is the Academy of Color Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I really do like this. I bought this at Kohl's, and they still have these there, and I really sorry about the lighting, the glare. I really do like it. It comes with, actually it does come with a pencil, a liner pencil. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. And I do use this a lot, so it's these two together you get. There you go. And I do like it. The lid breaks off a bit though. But anyway, I have it on today, but I'll give you a swatch. I really like this color. It's really nice. So that's going to be part of, because I have no lipsticks in here. Excuse me. And, excuse me. Sorry, guys. I have no lipsticks in this project. So I wanted to throw something in there, and I really do like this color a lot. It's something that I really like, and I want to use it up. So that'll be, those two there are just sort of backups. Yeah. So anyways, my friends, that is it. Those are my 18 products with two sort of runner-ups, I guess you can say. Yeah. So it took me a while to pick these. I'm telling you, it wasn't easy, especially with the primers and things like that. It wasn't easy. I knew I wanted this to be in it. I knew that because it's very classic colors, and I feel like I can pull this out with everything. I knew for sure that I wanted this one in there, which is the blush for sure. I knew I wanted the one by Kose powder. That was for sure. But and the liner from e.l.f. I knew that that was going to go in. Everything else I was just sort of toying with. But anyways, I am so glad I finally got this recorded. Let me know if you guys are doing something similar, 18, you know, finish 18 by 2018 or something similar, or any project pans that you guys are doing, or pan that palettes or anything. Let me know. I'll check it out and we can support each other through this year. All right, my friends, that is it. Oh, by the way, I wanted to show you the makeup, the eye look. This eye look I did with the Canyon Classics. And the green that you see there is actually from L'Oreal. These are the Infallibles. Really pretty. And I got the inspiration off my top. My top has a lot of the greens and gray colors. So I just did a matchy look today. But here it is. All right, my friends, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you for my updates, because I will be giving updates on all of my project pans. On the Modern Renaissance Pan That Palette, I will do a monthly update. And then on this one here, also what I want to do really quickly is do another project. What I'm going to do is go through all of my makeup again, and this time I'm pulling out things that are practically used up. Something like this, you know, like this one's pretty much, I would say, halfway done. But things like that, things that are just about ready to be finished, I'm going to pull those all out and I'll put those in another project. There's not very many, but there is some lipsticks and things like that. So I'll try and get that up as soon as I can. All right, my friends, that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next month for my update. All right, bye.